But the glory of the past few months has been tinged with an unbelievable sadness. The death of Sir Matt Busby, the man who built Manchester United, developing some of the greatest players ever.
Best going in on it. Best! Oh, beautifully taken by Best! And that's a goal. George Best set that up for Bobby Charlton.
Nobody enjoyed the success of Manchester United more than Sir Matt Busby. Busby, the man who spent nearly 50 years at the club as manager and president, who survived the tragedy of Munich in '58 to return to rebuild the first English side to win the European Cup 10 years later. Busby turned Manchester United into one of the most famous clubs in the world, a visionary man who believed in the ability of youth to the very end. Sir Matt Busby's role in the development of Manchester United is impossible to quantify. His success as a manager, almost impossible to follow.
The record is there, and in the manner in which it was done is more important. And there's the two things that are important in football: winning things, but doing it in the right way, and Sir Matt always did it the right way.
After the war, Old Trafford resembled a bomb site, literally. Busby was in charge of a team without a ground, yet he set about building the first of his championship-winning sides. He put his faith in youth, developing the likes of the great Duncan Edwards. Soon, the Busby Babes were born.
One of his typical team talks was, go out and enjoy yourself. And if the public see that you're enjoying themselves, then they will enjoy themselves as well. And we got the reputation at that time of playing with a smile on our sleeve, whatever that meant.
A city mourned the tragic loss. But beneath the amiable exterior was a tough, uncompromising determination to build a third great Manchester United side. From tragedy to triumph.
I was terrified to come and look at the ground and feel the people at that time. And as I say, the biggest obstacle, once I'd done it and I'd forced myself to do it, I had to do it. There was a sudden relief for me.
It was Busby's belief that made United believe again, dawning an era of Best, Charlton and Dennis Law.
We felt in a team, if we were trailing 2-0, we always had a feeling that we'd win 3-2.
Triumph in the 1968 European Cup final against Benfica was Busby's career pinnacle, the culmination of his own European vision. Matt Busby became Sir Matt Busby. He was given the freedom of Manchester, his place in history secure. He said his memorial was the three great sides he built at Manchester United. In many ways, the Busby legacy is Manchester United itself. His name will live on forever.
When you've crossed the path that Sir Matt crossed, and then been in his presence and walked around that corridor with him, I'm not talking about myself or just the players, I'm talking about everyone at Manchester United, then you realise what great really means.
Where were we before Sir Matt came to United, and where are we now? And I think that really sums it up. I think you have to say that Manchester United, that Sir Matt has been the greatest, the biggest single influence on Manchester United throughout its history.
He made Manchester alive with regard to football. People couldn't get down to Old Trafford quick enough. And they were all exciting matches, and he produced exciting players, and he just made it a magical place to be.